Hello, this is Kate Jones with the Gale Hill Radio Hour, here to present one of two excerpts from a longer interview with Marilyn Moss Rockefeller, author of Mountain Girl, From Barefoot to Boardroom. In this first segment, Marilyn talks about where she acquired her can-do attitude and how she learned to live by her values.
Being a mountain girl gave you a strong foundation. You ended up success in business and in your personal life by living by your values. Would you share a few stories starting when you were little and your dad teaching you how to shoot? I think it was, you were only 6, right? When he taught you how to shoot a gun?
Yes, that's right. It was only a 22, if you know what that is. I mean, it's a pretty lightweight gun, but at the age of 6, it was so hard for me to even try to hold the barrel up. And he just stood there with me, insisting that I could do it. And that was what he instilled in me of this, you can do anything, Marilyn, that you really want to. You just have to have that tenacity, and you have to just say, I can do it. I can do it. He was a Seabee in the Navy, and that was their motto. We can do it. And they were the unit that went ahead of the Marines to build roads and to build an airport and to face the enemy right at the very beginning. So they fought and they worked. And he just said, well, first off, he had wanted a boy. And when I was born, that was a huge disappointment. Oh my God, a girl. And
what do I do with her, right?
Exactly. And I think that he just decided, I'll just do the same thing I was going to do with a son. And he just led me to believe there wasn't anything boys could do that I couldn't do. And so, that was easy. I climbed trees higher than they did. I could, ride a bike, learn before they did. I could teach them how to ride a bike. And, this kind of thing. He just put that in my head that you can just do it. Just do it.
It's absolutely wonderful. And I loved how you described that day when he was teaching you, and you just kept trying and trying and trying to, shoot the can off. I don't remember if it was a rock or whatever it was on. And then you did it. And then you kept doing it.
Exactly. I think it shocked me more than it did anybody else. But the other thing of the values that I feel are so instilled in me came from my grandparents, who raised me from the age of 2 or 3 months until I was 9 years old. And it was at the very tail end of the Depression when I was born. And in the mountains, of course, the Depression lingered a little longer. And so there was a great deal of poverty. And the farm that my grandparents had just was always full of wonderful food. We had a big garden and we had animals. And so I never even knew that we were poor, that we didn't have a lot of other families might have in other parts of the United States. And it was shocking to me when I later grew old enough to really understand that. But my grandparents were just full of love and warmth, and their values of sharing, which they always did with people that didn't have food. They would share, and they cared for people, and they respected everyone. And all of that just really stuck with me. The first 9 years, I guess, are formative years. And so I was fortunate, very fortunate.
Mountain Girl is available directly from the publisher, Island Port Press in Yarmouth, Maine, and on Amazon, Kindle, and from your local bookstore. If you like this segment, you may want to check out the second excerpt from my interview with Marilyn. In it, she tells how trust, tolerance, and empathy played a part in saving a business that was close to going under. This is Kate Jones. Thank you for listening to the Gale Hill Radio Hour. Please share Marilyn's Mountain Girl adventures with anyone who aspires to great heights.